noche, NBA. And one thing you've got to do on the floor tonight, box out.
Two elite rebounding teams here, BA, so make sure that possessions count. Work to get the best possible shot you can in the half court, because you know there's not going to be a lot of second opportunities in this one.
Here's the starting group for Portland. We've got Bilal Coulibaly, and it's the Prophet in at the point. And it's Prez missing. Now here's Barnes. Here's Suggs. From 9 feet, deflected. And it's the Trailblazers on the break.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Knicks. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
And the Knicks with the possession here. Portland making their last shot. Drains the triple.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
Here's Prez. Really played well against Phoenix in his last game. He takes it in. Here's the three. He buries it from 3.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. And he said when you watch film on Karl Anthony Towns, his size is impressive, but when you're actually standing next to him, he looks a whole lot bigger. And he knows how to use that size on the blocks and on the perimeter, which makes him an especially tough cover. Brian?
And Allie, thank you for that. Portland shooting their first free throws tonight. And he can't get the first one. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Bridges. Now here's Sharp. Pass to Anunoby. Suggs surveys the D. Takes it inside. And he converts the layup.
Big but quick. Suggs so powerful off the drive.
Here's the Prophet. He's guarded by Barnes. Here's Taylor. Got a hand on it. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. It's rebounded by New York. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Blazers. That one in Portland.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going. Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Timeout. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
McBride, he's checked in for New York. Anunoby for 3. And it's Portland with a rebound. Taylor's got 4 rebounds now. Portland leading by 5. On the take. And it's Towns with the power finish.
What an athletic play from Towns. Rising up over the defense to hammer in the alley-oop.
Sharp passes to McBride. Back to Sharp. Kicks it out to Barnes. From behind the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And Chauncey Billups calls time out here. He wants to review the game plan. So for the Blazers, Kuzma comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Alex Caruso in for Coulibaly. To the paint. And the basket by Taylor. Taylor's got 5 now.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
McBride passes to Reed. And he gets the bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Prez. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game. Rejected by Barnes.
There's the length. Tough to get over Scotty Barnes.
Kuzma with the ball. Now Sharp defending. Here's Taylor. A 26-point game for him in the win against Phoenix.
And he also positioned himself perfectly to grab all those rebounds, guys. Can't forget about the fundamentals.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Reed. And that one good.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense. Quick move to the bucket. And you get the lay-in.
Here's the Prophet. McBride covers with the drive. Here's Prez from downtown. The shot no good. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Portland ahead, up. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Trailblazers?
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Well, they've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break, that'll add to your total in a hurry.
Mikal Bridges is out there with Miles McBride. Then it's Josh Hart. Then there's Mo Wagner. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Here's the Prophet. After the basket by New York. Here's Prez. Launches a 3. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. Taylor's got 9.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Up top, McBride. Anunoby on the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. And we talk about guys who can really guard. 1 through 5. OG Anunoby is one of them, Brent.
Yeah, OG can make your night a living nightmare the way he can guard. He chases around shooters. He's physical enough to deal with wings who like to play in the mid-range. And he's relentless on the defensive end of the floor.
And the Knicks making a change here. Suggs is checked in.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Towns, he's checked in for Portland. These are not the teams to challenge at the rim. The best in the NBA in shot blocking. Number 1, the Trailblazers.
This is not the team you want to challenge at the rim. They're the best team in the league at blocking shots.
Wagner uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, OG not an elite playmaker, but let's face it, if it's open, you got to move it. That time, getting the assist.
Taylor's shot is off.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Suggs finds Bridges. The ball's knocked loose. 5 to shoot. Back to Suggs. From the elbow. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. Portland leading by 5. Suggs outside. Pass to Wagner. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Taylor. He's guarded by Bridges. And that one is stuffed right through.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Here's Taylor. Pass to the Prophet. Here's Prez. He has 6. Just 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Offensive board. Outside Coulibaly. To the wing on the left. Here's Prez. Connects from downtown. Prez has got 6 in the quarter.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Now here's Wagner. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Outside Hart. Wagner with a screen on town. Hart passes to Bridges. Some solid defense from Coulibaly. Now Portland with it. They're on a 10-2 run here. Inside. Here's Taylor. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Josh Hart. But Brent, there's some players who never stop talking trash on the court. Was that distracting to you?
Not really, B.A. That's kind of the fun part of the game when somebody's trying to get under your skin a little bit. If it's not just playing defense and it comes with a little chit-chat, it sometimes draws your attention and makes you focus a little bit more.
Barnes, he's checked in for New York. Sharp comes in for Bridges. Pass to Hart. Sharp against Poole. Sharp passes to Suggs. Counted. Suggs has got his second basket of the game.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. Reed's checked in for New York. Bridges comes in for Hart. And also a switch here for Portland. Robert Williams checked in for Karl Anthony Towns.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Here's Taylor, guarded by Sharp. And the basket by Taylor. Taylor's got 7 now in this quarter.
And he's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Here's Suggs. Portland with a rebound. Taylor's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Shot and game clock separated by 5. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Prez. To the wing, right side. Here's the Prophet. Here's Prez. Takes the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Prez has got 12.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazer. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
And taking a look at the Trailblazers, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in.
And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Knicks.
They couldn't shut down the lane. Only thing that would stuff that is prime shot.
Thanks as always for
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And here's Suggs. Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. They've got Williams, and it's Taylor in at the 5 spot. Outside Barnes, the 3. They get it again. Reed passes to Barnes, tries again, and it's good on the lay-in. He's got 5.
Now with his strength and his skill, Scotty Barnes can finish inside very quick.
Here's the Prophet. He got a piece of it to the left side wing. Here's Taylor, and again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Bridges outside. Check it out. Check it out. Back to Barnes from the arc. Taylor with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Prez. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And now a quick look at the 2K leaderboard. Over the past 10 games, here are the shooting guards getting it done on the glass. Well, you look at Sharp, 5th in the league, a really strong rebounder.
And think about it. These guards are willing to put on their hard hats and get physical on the glass. I mean, this kind of effort doesn't go unnoticed by teammates.
Well, the effort plays are very important. That's what these guys do. Like you said, the rebounds they provide from the off-guard spot can sometimes make the difference between winning or going home with your tail between your legs.
To the middle. Here's Suggs. Uses the glass on the layup. Suggs has got 6.
People talk about 3-and-D with Bridges, but he can pass it too.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for Williams. Lets a floater go. And it's the Prophet missing.
And despite a struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Going inside. Fires for 3. Prez, that's good. He's got 15.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
I don't like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Barnes has got 5 points now this quarter.
And matching the 3 from the other end, Barnes giving no ground.
Throws it up high. Throw it down on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Here's Suggs. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. And a moment to check out who New York has coming up. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. Then on Friday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And looking at the Toronto matchup, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one.
McBride, he's checked in for Suggs. Here's McBride. Offline with a 3.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's the pick. Here's Taylor. And he drives in. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Knicks trail by 16. Sharp passes to Reed. Outside Barnes. 4-3. Second chance effort. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. And the Blazers making a change here. Caruso's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. 1:56 left to play in the third quarter here. To the inside, Taylor. And he throws it down with one hand.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Well, all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Pass to McBride. Bridges with it. Down low. Kicks it out to Barnes. Let's go with a three. Sinks it from distance. Barnes has got 11 points.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Here's Prez. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for New York. 15-point game. They've got the Heat ahead of them in their next game in Miami. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. McBride passes to Reed. For three, Bridges. They get it back. Count that one, Reed. Reed's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
29 seconds left in the third quarter. Bridges on the double. Here's the Prophet. Drills it from deep. 7 points in the game.
The ideal pass for that situation. Great instincts.
Caruso against Sharp. The layup off target. Here's Prez. Here's Taylor. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with an impressive 16-point lead heading. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Scotty Barnes is out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Suggs. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Wagner in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now. Driving to the basket. Here's Prez. The 3. Another shot. And the basket by Taylor. Taylor's got 26.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Suggs finds Barnes. Wagner against Towns. Back to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, the block! Just stops it cold and takes possession. And there's a pick. Here's Taylor. There's the drive. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. He goes up. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Reed's checked in for Wagner.
You know, something I think everyone notices about Scotty Barnes is that infectious enthusiasm. The guy celebrates every big play for him or his teammates.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. Despite the lead, Coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over. An interesting message. B.A.?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's Anunoby. Koulibaly defending. Drops in the 3.
Scoring in rhythm there. Great to see Hart shoot it without holding back.
To the inside. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Pass to Reed. And here's Hart. On the wing, Suggs. And the Knicks, another three.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. To the middle. It's stolen by Hart. Suggs outside. Outside Hart. Inside. Barnes in the post. Covered by Towns.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Here's Prez. On target from range. And the Trailblazers lead by 14.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Mikal Bridges checked in for New York. Sharp comes in for Anunoby. Suggs outside. Pass to Sharp.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. They trail by 14. Suggs with the bucket.
Yeah, fantastic focus from Suggs. Showing toughness fighting through the contact.
The Trailblazers have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Portland leading by 12. Taylor passes to the Prophet. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Barnes, no good. The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. They get the rebound. Pass to Prez. Lets it go from deep. Taylor controls the rebound and the putback.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Trailblazers.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And add another one to the books for them. They've been on cruise control all year long, and now they've just won their 67th game this year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency from Mr. Fundamentals.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Here's Sharp. Taylor with a rebound. Here's Portland now. Pass to the Prophet. Three-pointer. And it's Coulibaly missing. Left side McBride. Soft touch off the glass. There's 10 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Prez. The putback. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this...
Can you really handle all this flavor? say does.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Isaiah Stewart out there with Thompson. And it's Duren in at the 5, down low. Now here's Prez. Here's the Prophet, down low, and stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson, running it up the court. Now, here's Ivy. He's guarded closely. Cunningham for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. We've been following their streak, game after game, and right now it's up to 13 in a row.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control, they never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and enforce their own pace.
Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt, and they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability, and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
Well, that's just their first make in 5 attempts. Maybe that bucket can ignite their offense.
Shot on the wing. It's hauled in by Stewart. For Portland, they won their last contest, that game against the New York Knicks.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they had a good game plan, executed it well, and they didn't let the crowd affect them.
Here's the Prophet. 11 points for him in that last game against New York. To the inside, Taylor. The second chance points. The tip in. The Pistons have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Pass to Duren. That's tipped. And he banks in the layup.
Well, let me tell you something about Jalen Duren. This guy fears no one, and he plays with a mean streak.
Here's the Prophet. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Coulibaly finds Towns. Towns, the screen. Here's Prez. Duren pulls it in.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
Shot from 12. Up again, and Duren is right there.
Well, positioning and size win Duren the offensive rebound, which he then cashes in on.
Throws it up high. Oh, and the dunk by Taylor.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, Mr. Fundamentals.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
If he develops a consistent three-point shot in his first few years, Thompson's going to be scary.
A different look now for Portland. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Alex Caruso in for Coulibaly. Marcus Sasser's checked in for Detroit. Basket counts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Caruso. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
A different look here for Detroit. Williams, he's checked in for Duren. Harris comes in for Isaiah Stewart. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Ausar Thompson. There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter. Back to Harris. To the paint. Here's Joe. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard. It's certainly been a good month for these teams on the offensive glass. Number 1, the Trailblazers.
And they've really put an emphasis on offensive rebounding. And, guys, it's paying off. The second chance points are coming in bunches. And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Pass to the Prophet. Latrey. Here's Taylor. Now Prez launches it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Prez has got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now Taylor following Tobias Harris's three-point attempt. Taylor passes to Castro. No one near Prez as he lets it go. Tries again. Pass to the Prophet. No good. That would have tied it.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Joe. Now here's Ivy. 11-point game his last outing. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. He can't get it to go. It's picked off. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Pistons. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, and a lot of times it's really hard to get foul calls on the road. Credit them for being so aggressive.
On the court for the Pistons, they've got Tobias Harris. Cunningham is out there with Marcus Sasser. Then there's Isaiah Joe. And it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Inside. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Yeah, there's Cunningham unselfishly giving up the ball. Great pass.
Now, Koulibaly. He has yet to score. There's the pick. Pass to Prez. There's the 3. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guy. Towns is checked in for the Trailblazers. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Now Taylor following Tobias Harris's three-point attempt. Pass to Prez, lets it go with the 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got it for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much. So it's the Pistons now. Portland making their last shot. Sasser finds Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Cunningham showing his game extends above the rim.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Duren, he's checked in for Williams. Stewart comes in for Tobias Harris. Thompson, he's checked in for Isaiah Joe. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Marcus Sasser. Here's Cunningham after the Trailblazers pick up 2. The offensive rebound. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Thompson.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Here's the Prophet. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, and the dunk by Taylor.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Pass to Ivey. To the middle. He's looking for Duren and finds him. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Taylor's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Snatched up. Out to the right wing. Prez. And a miss there on the triple.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And slammed in by Taylor.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Pass to Stewart. A 3-pointer, no good. Portland leading by 6. Here's Prez. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Thompson. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Duren against Taylor. Got it. Good job in the low post. Taylor's got the lead up to 8 now for Portland.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Here's the Prophet, covered by Cunningham. Here's Prez. Off target with his 3. Pistons trail by 6. Ivey, no one around him. No good on the triple. Taylor against Cunningham. And Taylor slams it home.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime.
29.
Lengthy road trip ahead, but that's a challenge they can rise to. Chance to prove their grit.
Yeah, the road can bring...
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Portland Trailblazers.
Watching them on the...
And that's a halftime...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Mr. Fundamentals in this game, he's been everywhere.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Yeah, look, even when you put a body on him, he finds ways to extend possession.
Taylor is out there with Rob Williams. Then it's the Prophet. Then it's Coulibaly. And it's Prez in at the small forward. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. Taylor passes to Castro. Down low, deflects the pass. It's stolen by Cunningham. Now here's Ivey. He's defended by Coulibaly. Here's Cunningham. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Taylor's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Coach, it didn't take long for Kate Cunningham to establish himself as the leader of this team.
Well, Kevin, he's very mature for his age. He was put in a position with all young guys around him, so he had to step up. And I've never heard Cade Cunningham blame anyone else for the team's struggles. He's got everything you could want in a team leader.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Thompson kicks to Stewart. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Well, give Stewart room at the arc at your own risk. He'll stretch the floor whenever he can.
And Portland making a change here. Kuzma's checked in. And let's take a quick peek at the 2K leaderboard and the steal leaders from the point guard spot for the last 10 games. Look at the Prophet, always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
And all those swipes have come for him because of that endless energy with which he plays on the defensive end. I mean, whoever he's guarding, he sticks to them like glue on the perimeter.
And it's such a luxury to have a point-of-attack defender like him. Someone who can disrupt the play before it even gets started.
Stolen. And here we go. Here's Prez. Here's Taylor. Lays it up off the glass. Taylor's got 22 points.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. Ivy kicks to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Inside. And finish off by Prez.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Pass to Coulibaly. Outside, Taylor. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
It's on Asar Thompson. Portland shooting their first free throws of this game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Harris is checked in for the Pistons. Stan, we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night, from top to bottom, each roster, there are so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double-team him, send the second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
Pass to Harris. 1:19 left to play in the third. The kick out to Cunningham. Lock at 6. That's a foul called on the Prophet. That is his first foul of the game. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Alex Caruso is checked in for Coulibaly. Then for the Pistons, Williams, he's checked in for Jalen Duren. Isaiah Joe comes in for Asar Thompson. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Cade Cunningham. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Flushes it down to finish the break.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
Sasser finds Ivy. Pass to Joe. 5 to shoot. Off target from outside.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Taylor. Slammed in by Taylor.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Back to Joe. Pistons passing it around. Williams can't hit. Right side Taylor. Pass to Prez. And here is Taylor. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a... And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. It's an 18-point game. On the court for the Pistons, Tobias Harris is out there with Williams. Then it's Cunningham. Then there's Marcus Sasser. And it's Joe in at the three, the small forward.
Well, Cunningham, offensively, he can hurt you in so many ways, and he's got it all working tonight.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Sasser with it. That's a foul called on the Prophet. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Joe. No good on the quick three.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Cunningham for three. Good on the triple. Cunningham's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, that's now his third triple of the game. First here in this second half.
Castro passes to Prez. There's a good screen. Takes the three. Kept alive. Poked away. It's stolen by Cunningham. 5-on-3 break. Here's Williams. And finished off by Williams.
And credit Harris for creating that high percentage look, scanning the floor and finding the best option.
Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Isaiah Joe. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Guys, over the break, Chauncey Billups had some advice for his team. Now, Coach told his team, we're up. Take care of the ball. Don't give them the game. Playing smart basketball will clinch a victory for us. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Thompson looking for an opening. Got a hand on it. He lobs it up. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Sasser. 8 feet away. Taylor with the rebound. Trailblazers leading by 15. Pass to the Prophet. Portland needs to get off a shot. 2 on the clock. Towns for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Towns has got his first 3 points of the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. A different look here for Detroit. Duren, he's checked in for Williams. Stewart comes in for Harris. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Marcus Sasser. Stewart against Taylor. Up and in on the layup. Taylor's got 34.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
2 minutes in the game.
There's the lob to Duren. Pass to Ivey. The three. Portland grabs the miss.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Thompson passes to Duren. And Duren slams it in.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Portland.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And in what's been a tremendous year tonight, another example, and it'll push their amazing win total on the season to 68. An outstanding season we've watched this team play.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Mr. Fundamentals.
He has really stood out tonight with his work on the glass. You can see the extra effort coming through.
Wasted no time on that one. And the Trailblazers lead by 21. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Portland.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
To the inside, and another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Sasser, got a piece of it. Here's Taylor, and it's Taylor finishing it off.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Holland, no good. Now here's Prez. Drills the three-pointer.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Shooting for Detroit.
Good on the second free throw. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Castro passes to Prez. No good that time. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well.